I finished Mixtape last week, and I didn't expect to feel this much about it. I should say up front, I was barely a child in the 90s. I was a teenager in the mid-2000s, so the decade this game lives in isn't really mine in the way it might be for someone older. I didn't have the bedroom tapes and the landline calls and the specific texture of that exact era, but the game still hit me hard, and I've been trying to figure out why. There's a moment near the end where a character says goodbye to his best friend's room. Just that, goodbye to a room. And I had to put the controller down for a second, because the night before my best friend's wedding, we had a sleepover at her place. And at some point during that night, I realized I would never come back there the same way again. She wouldn't be living there anymore. That chapter was closing. We've been friends for 18 years. I didn't say goodbye to the room out loud, but I felt it. That's what Mixtape does. It finds these small, quiet endings, the ones that don't have dramatic music or big speeches, and it just holds them up and says, this is worth noticing. But the thing that stayed with me longest wasn't any specific scene. It was the feeling underneath the whole game. Simplicity. Not simplicity as in easy or naive or uncomplicated. Simplicity as in you could exist in a moment without immediately thinking about how it would look to other people. When I was a teenager, the worst thing that could happen was embarrassing yourself in front of certain people. A bad haircut, a stupid thing you said, something that would be forgotten in a week. Now you can become a meme before you get home. Every moment outside is a potential record. Every version of yourself is potentially permanent. And I think we carry that weight without even noticing it anymore. This low, constant awareness that any moment could be the one that follows you. 90s games and games set in the 90s keep giving us something we can't get anywhere else right now. The feeling of a world that wasn't watching itself. I related to Stacy more than I expected to. She's a music lover who never goes anywhere without her headphones. I haven't left the house without mine in years. But more than that, she spent years living in the shadow of someone else. An older sister. A comparison she didn't ask for but couldn't escape. I have an older sister. I know that specific kind of invisible. And I'm glad, genuinely relieved, that the game didn't turn the friendship into a romance. That would have been the easy choice. Instead, it trusted that a friendship between two girls could be the most important relationship in the story, and left it exactly that. That's rarer than it should be. The music made it worse, in the best way. I discovered songs through Stacy that I immediately added to my own playlists, which felt right somehow. Finding new music through a fictional character who loves music the same way I do, like the game was introducing us. I think that's why we keep making games set in the 90s, and why we keep playing them. Not because the decade was perfect, it wasn't, but because it represents something we've quietly lost. Living inside a moment without performing it. Being embarrassed only in front of people who would forget. Friendship that didn't need to be documented to feel real. We're not nostalgic for the decade. We're nostalgic for the permission to just exist without an audience. Tell me, is there a game set in a past decade that made you feel something you didn't expect? Or a moment in a game that hit you like a memory you'd almost forgotten? Drop it in the comments. And if this felt familiar, I have another video about going back to old games and realizing the magic was never really in the game. You might like that one too.